Hi everyone, welcome to another Torah for Shi'ur. This Shi'ur is another fascinating story, and the story is called The Young Man and the Sea. The Young Man and the Sea. Kohelet Rabbah. It's brought down in Kohelet Rabbah also. So, also a small announcement about the annual event. We had the annual event. It was an amazing event. B'ezrat Hashem, we are really trying on uploading the video. B'ezrat Hashem, we have some issues on receiving the videos. But B'ezrat Hashem, it will be uploaded. Please do not worry. It will be uploaded someday, B'ezrat Hashem, soon. We are working on it really hard. But Baruch Hashem, we are back in another video. So this is the shi'ur that are about to start. Thousands of men, women, and children walked along the seashore on their way to Yerushalayim. Yom Tov was coming, and Jews from all over were traveling to the Bet HaMikdash. In the distance, an old wooden ship could be seen sailing on the ocean. There was a ship in the ocean. Suddenly, loud screams were heard. Terrible winds had split the ship in half, and it began to sink together with everyone inside of it. People were dying, people were sinking, screaming. The people cried out for help, but they were too far away for anyone to save them. It was the last. It was finished. One young Roman man was able to grab onto a piece of wood that had broken off the side of the ship. He held onto it tightly as the wind tossed him from wave to wave. Finally, after many hours, he got to the shore, tired, hungry, and wet, cold. The young man had lost everything, and he was hoping that someone will help him. When he noticed the crowds of Jewish people passing by, the Roman called out to them, I am from the children of Esau, so I am your relative. Please help me and give me some dry clothing to wear. I'm cold, I'm hungry, I'm tired. Someone help. And the Jews were passing by the Roman young man, little young man, Roman man, and the Jews were just ignoring him. And many people saw him, but no one wanted to help him. After all, the Romans ruled over Eretz Israel at that time and caused the Jewish people to suffer very much. So instead of helping the Roman, they walked right past him and said, all your people deserve to suffer just like you. The Jewish people were in that time, in that era, were ruled over by the Romans. So when Jews were passing by that young Roman man, they used to say to him, all of your people, all of your Romans deserve to suffer just like you because you were hurting all the Jews. So Jewish people, they were ignoring that young man, Roman man. As the young man stood there helplessly, he noticed an old man with a long white beard walking among the crowds. The man must be one of the great sages of the Jewish people, thought the Roman. The man must be a Tamid Chacham. Surely he will help me, the Roman thought. Indeed, the man was the great Tzaddik, Rabbi Elazar ben Shamua. The Roman called out to him, I see that you are an important man. Please have pity on me and give me some dry clothing to wear. Please help me. Rabbi Elazar, who was wearing a few layers of clothing, immediately walked over to the shivering man and gave him some of his own clothing. But he did not stop there. He brought the Roman home and served him a delicious meal. And that man was a Roman. He was a young Roman man. And since all of the man's money had been lost at sea, Rabbi Elazar gave him a large amount of money. 200 dinar coins, and sent him on his way with honor. Rabbi Elazar ben Shammua, he took that young Roman man that survived the sinking ship. He helped him. He gave him money. He fed him. He brought him to his house. He gave him clothes. He helped that young Roman man. Rabbi Elazar ben Shammua. A number of years later, the Roman emperor died, and the man whom Rabbi Elazar had helped now became the new emperor. That young Roman man became the new emperor because the old emperor he died. So the young man, Roman man, the young one, became Roman emperor and took over his place. He never forgot that terrible day that his ship had sunk and the Jews did not want to help him. The Roman emperor, the new one, never forgot. Now that he was the emperor, he finally had the power to take revenge and punish them. He wanted to take revenge upon Bnei Israel. He decided to make a terrible decree that all the Jews of Eretz Israel should be killed. The Jewish community sent their leader, Rabbi Elazar, to the emperor to try and save them. The great tzaddik took along a chest filled with 4,000 coins as a gift from the Jewish people. When Rabbi Elazar arrived at the palace, the emperor immediately recognized him. He got off his throne and bowed down to the tzaddik who had once helped him. "What can I do for you?" asked the emperor. "Why have you traveled so far to come here?" The emperor, the young little emperor, became an emperor. And he said to Rabbi Elazar, he bowed down to Rabbi Elazar. He said, "Why did you come so far? What can I do to you?" He had some respect to him. "I have to come to beg you to forgive the Jewish people," answered Rabbi Elazar. "Please remove your terrible decree." "But the Jews were very mean to me." And the Romans said back, "But the Jews were very mean to me when I needed their help." Said the emperor angrily, "Doesn't your Torah command to be kind to people, especially to relatives? You have to do chesed, you have to be nice. Why don't the Jews learn Torah? Why don't they learn anything from the Torah?" "You're right," answered Rabbi Elazar. "They should have helped you. Still, I beg you to please forgive them and save them." Rabbi Elazar then showed the emperor the chest that he had brought with him as a present from the Jews. The emperor thought for a moment and said, "I will forgive your people, but only because of you. I will never forget how you helped me and fed me so many years ago. Please keep the 4,000 coins for yourself as a reward for the 200 coins that you gave me. And now, go to my treasure house and take 70 pieces of clothing as a reward for the piece of clothing that you gave me." Rabbi Elazar took his reward and happily returned home, loaded with coins and clothing. But what made him happiest of all was that he had been able to save the Jewish people from a terrible decree and do Kiddush Hashem. No, if not for Rabbi Elazar ben Shammua, this Roman emperor could have killed all the Jews. But Rabbi Elazar ben Shammua did Kiddush Hashem and saved the Jews. He saved the Jewish people from a terrible decree. We learn from the story that it is important to be nice to everyone, no matter who he is. We need to have shalom in this world. So many people are getting into fights and hatred to each other. Sinat chinam. We need to stop this. We cannot just hate each other so much. We need to be nice to each other. We need to do Kiddush Hashem every single day. Try your best to do Kiddush Hashem. Help other people. If we see a person just did shopping and he's going home and he needs help with his bag with food, or he has bag with his bags with clothing and heavy things, help them. Do Kiddush Hashem. Show Hashem that you love Him. Show Hashem that you are a true Jewish person, a true Bnei Hashem. And we never know, and you never know. You might need that very person to help you one day. Rabotai, thank you so much for watching another Torah Info Shi'ur. B'ezrat Hashem, we hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.